So these are absolute must-haves for your gaming setup. So I tried to figure out what the items were at my setup that were absolute must-haves. And if I feature something in the video that you don't have, chances are there might be something wrong. And if you guys do enjoy this video and you want to show me some love, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. With that being said, I hope you guys do enjoy. Alright guys, so I'm actually going to be starting off at my setup right here. And everything in this video is going to be pretty basic and pretty, self-explanatory. But I'm just going to be going over everything that I feel is a must-have in my setup. So the first thing, obviously, you're gonna need a gaming chair. For me, I have an MSI CH120. Gets the job done perfectly. You can pick it up for around $400 to $500. Obviously, you don't have to spend that much, but if you want a really, really good one, I highly recommend MSI's line of gaming chairs. So that being said, the first item on this list is gonna be something that you can sit down on for long periods of time and be comfortable. Alright, so the next item is actually going to be kind of these two parts right here, and that's going to be having a desk that accommodates your needs. What I mean by this is if you're an editor and you have a lot of productivity stuff, or you're a YouTuber, you're probably going to need a lot more space on your desk versus the average casual gamer. So for example, I have a 28 by 55 desk, I believe, from IKEA as my main desk, and then my side desk, I believe, is 20 by 40 something, I believe, something like that. So my main desk is like 4.5 feet long and about 2 feet wide, and then the other one is slightly smaller than that. And just because I'm a YouTuber, I have a lot more that I need to have on my desk just in terms of my recording background, my lighting. When I'm recording, I need more space on my desk to actually support the stuff that I need to be featuring in the video, for example. And just having a big desk never really hurt anyone. So that's why it's number 2 on my list, having some sort of spacious desk to accommodate whatever your needs are for your setup. The third item on this list is actually kind of depending on what you're doing, like I said, with the gaming desk, but that's actually going to be having a mic that works out for whatever it is you're doing. Obviously, if you just are a casual gamer, you can use something like just a headset mic, but if you are a YouTuber or streamer, I highly recommend that you pick up a quality microphone, investing that extra $200, $300, and getting something that's going to sound great for viewers to listen to. For me, I have a Rode Pod mic. It's about $200 plus the price of the boom arm, so I highly recommend that you pick that up. It's a great in-the-middle microphone that doesn't come in at the price that the $40 bad quality mics come in, but it also does not come in at that $500 price point that a lot of quality microphones nowadays cost to actually purchase. So this is actually number 3 on my list, and that's actually to have a microphone that supports whatever you're doing. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to be talking about is your monitor setup. So first of all, if you're doing anything other than just strictly gaming, I feel like you should definitely add a second monitor to your setup, and with that, you should also buy a monitor mount. We could see that me actually adding this monitor mount allows me to vertically mount this monitor and have it directly go down all the way to my desk, which allows me to hide cables behind it, which is really great. Obviously, I haven't done this with my main monitor because it still is on my desk. It actually doesn't support the mount that I have, and the monitor actually doesn't support any mounts at all, so that's a bit unfortunate. But just monitor layout is super important and is a must-have in your setup, especially if you're doing productivity or editing or any sort of graphic design or even streaming. Having that extra monitor can go the extra mile, and that's why I highly recommend that you should upgrade that and also pick up a monitor mount. The next one is extremely obvious, and that's just some sort of computer. For me, I have my gaming PC right here. It's a bit on the expensive side, but anything such as a laptop or even just a cheap desktop will work for any of your gaming setups. Just make sure before you're buying that you know what kind of power you're going to be getting out of it compared to what you're expecting it to be able to do. Obviously, if you buy a $400 PC, you're not going to be able to edit your own videos as well as record, stream, and upload on top of gaming. So just make sure that you're kind of putting 2 and 2 together in terms of the price that you're spending on your computer and what you're expecting it to be able to do. And the last 2 that I'm going to be covering are extremely dependent on if you are a creator or not. Obviously, you don't need a webcam if you're just a super basic gamer, but these 2 actually come in pair. This is actually going to be a ring light webcam combination. I have a super basic and cheap Nexigo webcam right here. I believe it was about $40, 1080p, 60 FPS, and then I have a ring light right here from UBsize. By the way, all the links to everything will be in the description, so make sure to go check that out if you want to check out anything that I featured in the video. But this Nexigo webcam and this ring light go well together if you're just trying to get off the ground, and it's an absolute must-have if you want to be a streamer or a YouTuber. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Just the 2 combined are about $70, and that's a great investment to make, especially if you want to start content creation. But with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Everything that I talked about is going to be in the description, so if you are curious or interested in any of those things, make sure to go check out the links. I hope you guys did enjoy, learn something new, or take inspiration from the tips that I gave in this video. But with that being said, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in a future video on the channel. Peace out.